Tuesday, everyone. I'm Lori Lee Benstock, host of the Trauma Survivor Thrivers podcast, and this is your episode 13 Tuesday preview. This week, I'm joined by Melissa Hopmeyer, Chief Prosecutor for the Special Victims and Family Violence Unit in Prince George's County in Maryland. Melissa is also a survivor of sexual assault when she was in college. In a 25-minute interview, we were able to cover everything from her personal story and consent to how pop culture of the 80s and 90s may have influenced a generation to believe consent to be a joke, and how parents can actually begin teaching young children about how consent can be taught as early as possible. It's an interview jam-packed with valuable information you won't want to miss. You know, I grew up watching movies like 16 Candles, Sandlot, Grease, and even Beauty and the Beast. Maybe that's why I had no idea that when a boy grabbed me or I was catcalled, I thought it would be enough to just smile and giggle uncomfortably. Maybe as I got older and got to college, I didn't think there was anything wrong with being forced into intimate situations. I inevitably would laugh off those previous night's escapades while retelling the events to my girlfriends and roommates. You know, maybe because I was sexually abused by one of the only people who was supposed to protect me and teach me about boundaries and appropriate relationships. You know, I didn't understand that those situations, those uncomfortable situations I put myself in, were actually sexual assaults. It took being in treatment for me to understand that I was sexually assaulted and harassed more times than I can count. This makes me a little sad to think about, but I honestly don't think I would have been equipped to do anything about it. I wasn't taught realistically what is appropriate and what wasn't. I was just told boys were dangerous and only wanted one thing, so I needed to stay away from them. End of story. But that doesn't tell me anything. That never taught me that there were people I could trust, never told me to effectively respond to these situations. And as a child, I was told that the only people to trust were family. And even friends couldn't be trusted. So how was I supposed to believe anything my parents told me when I was smart enough to know that such ideas were unreasonable? When relatives came around and I was forced to hug and kiss them, this only made me realize I needed to push past my own feelings of being uncomfortable to make other people happy, which taught me nothing about boundaries. Consent, boundaries, and appropriate relationships need to be discussed in a realistic fashion for children in a way that is appropriate for their age. And Melissa and I discussed this, and I truly believe this episode is beneficial for everyone of any age and gender. For more information, please visit my website at atstpodcast.com, and to check out tomorrow's episode and previous episodes, just click on podcasts at the top of the page. I also encourage you to take a look at my Patreon page, patreon.com/Trauma Survivor Thrivers Unite. It's not a substitute for therapy, but a resource for you to turn to vent, with full access to me and other perks. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for previews every Tuesday and bonus material. I hope you tune in, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.